If you couldn't tell, I am a cool color crafter. Hey guys, Mayflom here, and today I just wanted to take a moment to talk to you about these paints because I've noticed let's see, there's 7 of them now. There used to be only 3. What I really like about these paints, they're pretty standard as far as acrylic paint goes. So they're not particularly, they don't have like any special qualities or any reason why you have to have this one and not buy another one. So let me get that out of the way. If, however, your favorite online shop or your favorite local store has these, I absolutely would recommend them to you, and here's why. Number 1, and let me just grab a random stencil here. So number 1, they work really nicely with stencils, as you're going to see here. Okay, see how that comes out and it's nice and thick. It's not runny, it's not loose. I really don't use, sorry for my reach, I do not use really loose acrylic paint ever. I've gotten rid of all of mine, and I'll tell you why. Well, that's not true. I have a few left, but I'm getting rid of them, and I'll tell you why. Because I stencil so much, it really does not make any sense for me to have a product that, a thick acrylic paint like this one will stencil nicely. I wiggled a little bit myself here, so that's not the paint's fault, that's my fault. But these will stencil really, really nicely. They'll work with stencils, and they work with other products. We can mix and match them with each other. There's a lot we can do here. I really love the jade one. I want to use some of the jade one. And the other thing is with acrylic paint, guys, okay, so let's say I'm using a little bit with my paintbrush or whatever tool I've got, and I say to myself, oh gee, I wish that was, a little more green. Normally, guys, I would tell you to mix these colors separately on a palette. That's not how I'm rolling with these quick little videos though. So you can still mix it with other colors. If you've got a color or something and you think, oh, it's too thick, I really just want it more loose, spray it with some water to loosen it up. That's my I know it's kind of harsh and watch, loose acrylic paints will be my next favorite thing, but that's why I don't tend to buy or like really loose, watery acrylic paint, because I can always water it down, but I cannot thicken it easily. With these, since they're already thick, and by the way, mixing bottle green and jade is just my favorite thing. Look at that. Look at that beautiful color. These can be watered down. These can be blended with each other. Anything you're doing with acrylic paints will work with these. I'm recommending these to you if they're available to you. I like the brand, I like how they work. I've been really happy. My number 1 reason to recommend them to you is look at these colors. Okay, these colors are absolutely beautiful. And I get so annoyed with like always the same exact, even like the cobalt. I get really irritated when it's the same colors, or, it's the hues that aren't quite that purpley pink, or, not quite those kind of antique feeling greens that I love so much. When I can't get the color I want, I get really irritated. So I really like that about these. And yes, when I have coloring whoopsies, which you can see here I clearly do, but when I have coloring whoopsies, a lot of times what I will do is take acrylic paints and color over them. Now this one's going to be a little reactive at first, but don't worry about it. I can fix it up. So that's the why I like these, why I use them. The nice thick, you can really see the look at that. It's like it's got body to it. It's nice and thick, and that's for me. So if you don't like that, then guess what? You don't want these. But me, these are definitely for me, and I love having them in my stash. They go on so nice, and they work so well for many of my paper crafting projects, which, as you know, it's what I do, and it's how I use them. So I am off to find more things to paint and play with. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll see you next time.